watch this right here. In Matthew chapter 15, I'm going to get on down to my text pretty soon. In Matthew chapter 15, in verse number 10, here we go. We're talking about Jesus teaching now. And he called the multitudes and said unto them, hear and understand. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth the man, but what comes out of the mouth defileth the man. Then his disciples said unto him, knowest thou that the Pharisees were offended after you said what you said? Because what Jesus was telling them is they was trying to be so, you know how you want to be real clean and pure. The Pharisees act like wasn't nothing wrong with them. They pointed fingers at everybody. Wasn't nobody doing nothing right. And they was real clean on the outside. But Jesus said, it ain't what go in, it's what's come out. See, you can dress your body up and look good as you want to look on the outside, but out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth begin to speak. So you might look real good in church on a Sunday. But it's a sad thing that this ain't where we live. This ain't where we stay. We just visit here for about an hour or two a week, and after that, we go on about our business. So how do I look when I leave church? Or am I talking to anybody? So they looked real good, amen, as long as they was in the synagogue. Because you got to realize they dressed, amen, to impress. They had on their long robes. They had on their phylacteries. They had bells, and they had all of everything else. You could see them and hear them while they was coming. And they would say things like, I'm glad I ain't like them. I know y'all ain't never been around no church folk like that, is you? That amen. All they do is they hellfire preachers, but if you really would look at their life, maybe something might be wrong with them too. But they don't want nobody to see them, so they're going to keep pointing at you. So then they tell Jesus that the preachers got offended. Because you said it ain't what go in, it's what come out. But Jesus never, if you read the text prior to that, he had already called them hypocrites. He had already called them vipers. He didn't back up, amen, and put a sweet connotation to it to try to denote that I'm sorry. Amen. He just kept on preaching the word and doing good wherever he went. Yeah. Now let me give y'all some points that I need to show you. I think personally that most people, look at your neighbor and say most people, they really try to bring you down for a simple reason. Is to make you feel like you ain't nothing. And it's up to you to be able to handle it. Look at your neighbor and say, be able to handle it. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to break you down to where you have low self-esteem. And there are too many people that have low self-esteem. Last week I told you something wrong with all of us. All of us got some body parts we would like to exchange. Ain't nobody talking to me now. Ain't nobody talking to me now. Amen. All of us got some blotches somewhere in our lives that if I could just get rid of this, I'll be all right. Amen. You can get all the gut tuckers and all of that together. They still got something else wrong with them. You can, amen, get all of the dark and lovely you want. You know, it's still something else wrong. It's all said and done. Can I talk to you? And I believe that when I look at this word self-esteem, it is the essentials for relationship management. But most people suffer from poor self-esteem, either caused by the world standard by which people say or do to you, and some of it is measured by how I see myself when I compare myself to others. How do you see yourself when you stand in the mirror and compare yourself, amen, with somebody in Hollywood who's starving themselves to death to stay slim? So then what we have done, glory be to God, is we have begun to pattern our lives after what we see on TV. Ain't nothing wrong with being dog, thick, and healthy. Ain't nothing wrong with joining the big girls club. Glory be to God. Can I talk to you in here? Glory be to God. Ain't nothing wrong with you wearing what you got. You just need to know how to dress it up. Don't let nobody bring you down and put you in a little bitty box because you got short hair. That could be the style tomorrow. I don't know who I'm talking to here today. Because you begin to, amen, look at other people, and then you begin to judge yourself about who's on a Cracker Jack box. If I don't never make the box, I'm better than that Jack. I'm going to hit this thing in a minute, y'all, because we don't want to be real when it comes down to church, because all of us want to act like we got it.